Action Sports Jax First and 10 Training Camp. Sponsored by And the Jar and Levine, accident attorneys.
Right, it's really just a domino effect. They do good, then we're going to do good. And I really look at that as that's the truth. And a lot of motivation that helps is whenever they win, we need to win. Like, it's our city, so we got to put our city on our back as well.
Nothing quite like the high school football players gathering at today's TIAA Bank for the 14th annual Baker Sports Media Days. Great chance for area athletes to interact with us media types. Hi, everybody. Welcome to First and 10. It's our nightly look at the Jaguars and all things football. Gators met the media today. Have some of that for you. High school football ready to roll. The Jags get a day off. They needed it. Jacksonville hoping to catch on this fall. To do that, the receivers will have to catch on as well. So when you talk wideouts with the Jags, the question often comes up, well, who's going to lead the team in receptions? Now, everybody probably going into the offseason would have said DJ Chark. He was thought to be the number one. But Laviska Shenault and Jones, Marvin Jones Jr., both have been a little bit better so far. That's what Urban said. It could be a toss-up, and maybe that'll be a good thing going forward for this football team.
I mean, DJ, he's doing well, you know, and he's a playmaker. The dude's a playmaker. He has the size, he has the ability. I came in and I told him, I was like, look, anything that I could do, you know, to help you, especially in this offense, to get you going faster, like that's what I'm gonna do.
He's definitely a mentor, but he's also a great player still, and going into his 10th year. So, I mean, I'm just ready to get on the field next to him.
The reality is you had two very young, talented players that the organization invested in, Laviska and DJ Chark. Let's get a veteran pro that knows how to handle himself, and I can't overemphasize how good he's been for our team.
Let's take a look at the numbers right now, and we'll look at Marvin Jones Jr. By the way, he's been playing a long time in the NFL. Did have Matthew Stafford throwing him footballs, but now he's got, you know, Trevor Lawrence, 76 catches, almost 1,000 receiving yards. DJ Chark looking to bounce back after what he would tell you would be a disappointing year one season ago, and we'll see how Laviska Shenault does as well going forward for the Jacksonville Jaguars. By the way, the bank opened for business on Sunday morning. Herbs will be putting the fellas through the paces inside TIAA with a little scrimmage open to the public, and best of all, it's free. You do have to register, however, if you want to go. Gates open at 9, go time 9:45. And also Friday and Saturday's practices are open to the public. College football. Now the Gators will get to work this weekend, opening fall camp with an eye on their opener coming up against FAU. Florida 11, new look on offense with a new quarterback in Emory Jones, but the same great play caller in Dan Mullen.
I think it's an edge of their competitiveness as a team. I don't know. I don't ask our guys. I don't pay much attention to that stuff, to be honest with you. But I like looking at that of the edge of our team and where that are and the competitiveness of our guys. So I don't know a chip on our shoulder about that, but I think a chip on their shoulder, the edge of just kind of edgy on who they are and the type of team that they want to become to want to go compete and be a championship team.
One other big question, can the Gators defense get better in 2021? Oh, it better get better. It was one of the worst in school history 1 year ago.
And we really know this guy. This is Kid Pick star and son of Dan Hicken. That's Brooks Hicken. How you throwing the football?
He's not shy. That's my favorite high school football player right now, Providence quarterback Brooks Hicken, having some fun with Brent and his teammates out there today at Media Day. The Stallions open up with Bishop Kenny High School in a few weeks, but everybody gets to open up. And we don't play favoritism around here, because if we did, Providence would be the game of the week every week. Right? Every Friday. Sadly, they didn't make the cut this year, but we do have a great slate of high school football games for you on the Friday Night Blitz each and every Friday night, starting in a few weeks. And kick it right off with Sandalwood and Fletcher. What a great rivalry that is. Should be another great season. It has a great turnout, too. Most of the area high schools were represented during Media Day. Private school powers like Bowles, UC, and Trinity. Duval County's Best, Rains, Mandarin, St. John County's Bartram Trail. We could go on and on. Instead, we'll let Marcel Robinson give us some high school observations from TIAA Bank Field.
So this give me more fire. Now I want to play the game, or I want to go to that first game, like right now.
The annual High School Football Media Day returned to the bank earlier today. It's a chance for all of our high school area football teams to support their colors and represent for their community, their county, and of course, their school.
King of St. John's, baby. Crown the Kings.
With COVID preventing this event from happening last year, you can definitely tell that there is a greater appreciation this time around.
Because last year this time I couldn't even think of anything like this. We've got quarantined for so long. I didn't think I was going to ever play football again. I thought I was going to have to like get a normal job.
It's great because you get to see who the leaders are on every team, and you get to see your opponents. So that's nice.
We definitely look at a bunch of different teams and definitely compare ourselves to other people and see what's up and find our people on our schedule.
Of course, the main reason for High School Media Day is for players and coaches to come talk to us about the anticipation and how excited they are to get ready to start the high school football season, which is just a few weeks away. But don't kid yourself. There's another reason these players come out here, and it's to talk trash to the players that they know so well off the field.
All the teams coming together and we all in one room, so everybody chatting, everybody talking a little trash every now and then, so it's good.
You know, you say, oh, y'all ain't gonna win, y'all ain't gonna go far, but it's all love.
These same people that I'm seeing here now are the same people that I'm going to be trying to absolutely put in the dirt like in a month.
Hey man, it's just fun, man. I feel like still in the park, like park days, like part one and no weight limit. I love to see it, hate, it's just like all love, it's all love.
Marcel Robinson, Action Sports Jax.
Hey, how about Eddie Alvarez, the jumbo shrimp baseball player who's over in Tokyo with Team USA? He'll be on a medal team as the red, white, and blue have advanced, meaning Alvarez becomes only the 6th athlete in Olympics history to win medals in both the winter speed skating and summer games, and the first man since 1920. Then there's Florida Gator great Grant Holloway. Picked a bad time to not win a race for the first time this whole year. Don't feel too badly for Holloway, however. He did win a silver medal. Heck of a run for former Episcopal star Garrett Scanlon at the decathlon as well. Scanlon had some career highs, and while he didn't medal this time around, keep an eye out on this young man. Methinks he'll probably be in Paris in another 3 years, giving it another shot. The Olympics concluding this weekend. So interesting times, but they got it done over there in Tokyo. All right, Jaguars back on the practice fields. That's coming up tomorrow. We'll have more on that tomorrow night on First and 10. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight as we give you all things Jacksonville and the rest of football. Final look at High School Media Days. Great time out there today as well. Thanks for hanging with us. Have a great night.
Thanks for watching Action Sports Jax First and 10 Training Camp. Sponsored by And the Jar and Levine.